It's 2023, it's January, time for the first favorites video of the year. Let's get started. Okay, first up we have my favorite song, and I think most of you are going to be able to guess what it is. Comment below and tell me right now before I play it, what is the song? Okay, Flowers, Miley Cyrus. Okay, this song is just playing in my head on loop. Like, I have just learned the lyrics. It is so good. Like, I feel like, I mean, a lot of people obviously associate it with a breakup and, like, you know, that whole like revenge music situation, which is great. But even if you're in a relationship, I think it just is such a great self-love song about, like, you know, how you can be independent and love yourself and do things yourself. And I'm obsessed. Love it. Then, before we move forward, I'm going to talk to you guys about my local favorite because you're going to be hearing it. So this beauty is from Ziddi, which is a brand that I really like. So they have beautiful upcycle pieces like this, like a mix of old, new. And if you're looking for like statement jewelry like this that you don't need anything else with, right? Like today I'm wearing nothing else, wearing a black kanji, wearing this. They have some amazing pieces. I have 2-3 of their pieces and I really like them. These were sent to me as a gift, but yeah, I'm gonna come in closer so you can see them and hear them. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing a lot of this chum through the video, so I thought I should just tell you guys before why. Favorite movie, okay, Glass Onion, Knives Out. What a fun movie. So Daniel Craig is amazing. You guys know he's always so good. I mean, bang on. And I feel like this is one of those fun, entertaining movies that you would have watched in a theater, but you're watching it online because it's online. You know what I mean? Like, it was really good. Then we have this guy. Now, this is the Earth Collective hair cleanser, which is the Anti-Dandruff one. Now, you guys know I use their conditioners and stuff for a while now, actually, much before this and stuff like that. But lately, I felt like I was having really bad dandruff. I'm coming in closer so you can actually see my scalp and all my grey hair. Normally, like, my shoulders always have lots of flakes. And I'm someone that has a flaky scalp in general. And I realized I had this, but I hadn't, like, used it. I've been using it for the last 3 weeks and honestly it is amazing. Unfortunately, with my color, usually I have to use Color Protect shampoo because of that, but now that my color is washed out and it's kind of like on its way out and I need a refresh, I was like, okay, let me do something about the flakes. And I really love how this has worked on that. Favorite book, you guys know what I'm reading. It is Spare. So I am actually now listening to it on Audible because it's available and it's just so much nicer to listen to it because you just like play it like at night. Sometimes when I'm dozing off, I finished watching all my stuff, I'm like, okay, let's dedicate 20 minutes to this and you don't have to actually read, you can just listen. But yeah, of course you can read this as well. I am very invested in the whole Harry, Meghan, royal drama saga. I have watched all his interviews when the book launched and all of that. So yeah, the book is very masaledar and exciting. And I mean, I guess, you know, it's not whether you're team Harry or team William or the royal family or whatever. It's just like every family has drama, royal or otherwise. And this is like, that is what you're reading and seeing. So I don't think it's about like, oh, this is, you know, the royal family in this. I think from a generic drama saga, every family has drama and it's just masaledar. And if you're into that stuff, read it. My next favorite is pretty cool. Let me show you. Okay, that wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. I think maybe this is going to be cooler. Okay, ready, retake. So these are my Rayban sunnies. You guys have seen me wear these a lot in my vlogs and otherwise lately. I'm not much of a sunglasses person. Like I can't do heavy, like big glasses. I do them for fashion, but not from a like sun protection perspective. And I really like Ray-Bans because they are very classic and light and easy. I have worn these so much that can you see the shape has become Teda? That's how much I've worn them. And yeah, they're just really comfy, really light. And I feel like this whole cat eye really works with my hair right now. Like I think it gives me a very like proper look. Like, what do you guys think? So yeah, I've been wearing these a lot lately and I have been loving them. Favorite moment, you guys know what it is. It's the marathon. Okay, so I mean, for me, running the marathon after 3 long years was actually running pretty much after 3 long years was pretty amazing and pretty fun. And I am very competitive as a person when it comes to running or sports. Like I don't like to lose, which is not a great thing, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like in terms of course, marathons are you're competing with yourself to kind of better your time and stuff like that. So when you haven't trained, that is something you don't really expect, and you're obviously going into something underconfident and you know like being like I don't know, why am I doing it, it's going to be bad and da. I started running I think in end of November, beginning December. The longest I've run is 10K, which was also 2 weeks before the marathon in January. I have done literally nothing and I was very like this is going to be bad, I'm like going to take 2.5 hours to finish. And you know, like for someone that's done like trained and run and done really well, I was like, okay, why am I doing this and stuff like that. But then I on the day just felt so good. I can't tell you, there was like this of course the adrenaline and you know like people, you always do better on the day than you would on another average run, but that day I was flying. Like I think this is like my maybe third best time that I've done in the last 8-9 years of running, which is pretty crazy because I barely trained for it. I did like a 2 hours 12 minutes and 55 seconds, which is pretty crazy because like my best time, for example, is like I think 2 hours and 4 minutes. So I'm just giving you, you know, an indicator of like it's so close to that, which is quite crazy, right? And that's the moment I really enjoyed the whole run. I was flying, zipping. I just didn't feel like, you know, there was just like this consistent pace throughout and in my own zone, like with my blinkers on, running and feeling great. So yeah, it was a really special moment and I have not run since. So don't ask me how I'm running now. I really need to get back to like my resolutions and running again. So that will happen, but the moment was amazing. Then we have this guy. I have been using the Fixing Tint from ETUDE House quite a bit. You guys have been seeing this in my Get Ready With Me videos and stuff like that. It's a really nice like nudie tint. I'm coming in closer so you guys can see it. Like it's in that nice, you know, like peachy brownie family. As like it kind of like what I like to do with it is put like bright shades and put it over to kind of tone down that and give you this really nice like mix, like nudie ombre lip. You know what I mean? Like I really enjoy doing that. But I've been using this so much lately and I'm not normally a nude person. I mean, not like a nude, you know what I mean? Like this joke is so old. Sherry, you've done it 100 times. Stop it. Like I'm not a nude like tone person. I don't like nude tones normally, but lately I'm digging this. Okay, time for my favorite shows. Are you ready? First up on Hotstar, we have The Last of Us, which is so good. Like the internet has gone crazy about this show. Everybody's talking about it. It's episodic, so you've got to like wait for episodes, which is like blah. But it's so good. Must watch. Then on Netflix, we have quite a few. This month, I've watched a lot of shows. Warning you right now. Get your pen and pencil ready. Actually, you can just copy paste from the description. Number 1, Singles Inferno has a new season. You guys know reality TV and like Korean shows are like my favorite genre, and when the two of them match, it's magic. So yeah, season does not disappoint. Just like last season, it's spicy, it's fun. And I think it's a nice mix. Like, it's not as masaledar as season 1, because I guess people saw that and then kind of were like, okay, I want to be not so like this thing. But Singles Inferno is pretty good. Then we have the Volcano, which is pretty serious. It's about an active volcano in New Zealand where people could actually visit the site, and the actual volcano erupts when there's like tourists there. And I mean, it's really, really shocking and really scary. At the same time, you also realize how one event of being in the wrong place at the wrong time can alter your life completely. Like, some people have lost their entire family because they were on holiday together. And yeah, it's just, I mean, it's disturbing. So if you're someone that can't handle that, I wouldn't watch it. But it is really eye-opening, and you really feel for those people. Then we have Mumbai Mafia, which is kind of about, you know, like the time in the 90s when the mafia ruled in the city with, you know, D Company and the Encounter Cops and their side of it, and how they were villainized eventually, and how, whether they were right, wrong, all of that. And it's really interesting as someone that's lived in Mumbai all my life. I was aware of a lot of these things, but like, I was pretty young at that time, so you obviously don't know the details. So to watch this, it's quite crazy, and to even see like the actual encounters that had happened in like actual places, and you're like, wow, this was happening. Like, people were just getting shot. Very interesting to watch. Must watch. The Hatchet Wielding Hitchhiker. Yes, as wild as the name sounds, the documentary is that bizarre and like odd, and you will be like, something doesn't sit right about this guy with me, and yeah, it shouldn't. But again, it was a really interesting watch, disturbing. So if you're not in that space, I wouldn't watch it. But if you're someone that enjoys like docu-crime, you'll like this. Breakpoint. Okay, now I'm not a tennis follower or like you know, someone that really enjoys watching a lot of tennis. Yes, I've watched like a few big matches here and there, but nothing like my parents' houses. They love watching tennis, and I just saw it from a documentary perspective of someone that enjoys sports. So this follows like a lot of the younger, newer generation of tennis players, and you know, they're behind the scenes as athletes, and the mind game, and you know, how physical it is. And I feel like if you're someone that enjoys sport, you will enjoy this, because it's so interesting to see the other side of it. Also, for me, tennis has always been very clean. Like, whatever you watch online, they always say it's a gentleman's sport, and you know, you don't see the screaming or the, like, at best you'd see someone's racket being thrown or whatever, like when I was growing up and I'd be watching with my parents. This kind of shows you the real side of it as well, and it's quite interesting. Like, I really enjoyed it. Bling Empire, the New York edition. Now this is not as spicy and exciting as the other one, but it's pretty good, and I feel like season 2 will get better. Like, we're just getting to know the people now, so you're still like, okay, but it's pretty good. K-drama wise, Finished Glory. It is so good. Must watch for everybody. The new one that I'm currently watching is Crash Course in Romance, which is also really fun and cute. It's not like your typical cutesy romance, and I feel like because they are older people, it's kind of nicer, like not like, you know, teeny boppers. And I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's funny, it's cute, it's, you know, got everything in it right now. I'm enjoying it. Then we have Physical 100, which is really interesting because it's like a mix of all the strongest people in Korea, and they're trying to find like the one person that wins who's going to be the strongest. So they've got athletes, dancers, like different athletes also. It's not like, you know, just like people who do like weights, and like bodybuilders, gymnasts, wrestlers, football players, all kinds, like dancers, cheerleaders, basically really fit people, and they're going to kind of like find the fittest one. So it's really interesting. Again, they release, I think, 2 episodes a week. I've watched 2 so far, and I'm pretty invested. Okay, then again on HayU, I'm still watching the 2 things that I was watching earlier. Family Karma's new season is on, 1 episode a week, so it's slow, but it's fun. And Below Deck, I think I've made it to season 7. So I think maybe by next favorites, I will finish Below Deck, and I will have to wait for a new season. How crazy is that, guys? So guys, those were my Jan favorite shows, movie, all the things that I've been loving in the month. What have you guys been loving this month? Comment below with your favorites from January, food items, shows, literally anything, beauty items, whatever you've been loving. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!